question is, when do you know to let go as a parent? Sometimes, I don't know, right? But sometimes they have to fail. And sometimes we got to let them fail. And that's really, really hard for us. But that's really where they learn. No one's going to be perfect. No kid's going to be perfect. And letting them fail and working through that process while they're at home could be really, really important, because they're going to fail away from home and you're not going to be there. So even though you can save them sometimes, that's not necessarily helping them. Sometimes letting them fail. And we're so afraid of failure because sometimes it comes back on us and it's a reflection on us. And we don't want to fail ourselves. We think that if our kids fail, we fail. We take it really personal. And I talk to a lot of parents about that. Let them fail and then work through it. Better that they work through it at home now than when they're off to school or wherever they're going to be and fail, and now they're not around. They'll come around, Everybody's different at different times. If you have multiple kids, they all come around differently. But in that, I'd also say I always address the small things in life, too. I think that's important, too. Letting them fail and working through it, but also working on the little things that set up the big things. For example, when they roll their eyes at you, when they're, address that. Don't roll your eyes at me. The tone of their voice. Address those things. Those little things may pay off later on. But when they fail, maybe they failed at school because they didn't do their work, and they're not doing their work. And you encourage them to do their work, but they're not doing it. And then they fail. All right, they failed. Now what? They got to deal with it. We can't rescue them all the time. Then it's about us.